Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing tonight? Just for those who want to know, because we always do this at the start, I'm wearing my Backstrom jersey yet again. Don't know why, I've just been feeling it recently. We got the poll up as usual for first goal, as we always do. But Caps versus Sharks tonight. Oh, it should be an interesting game. We've not played them yet. They're doing pretty well. Celebrini's on a, a very good streak right now. He's one of the top players in the league. So we'll have to see how that goes. Just give me a quick minute. I know there hasn't been many videos recently. I've just been absolutely bombed with work for uni, so it's just been mad. But hopefully, we'll be back to usual very, very soon. I only have next week in, and then I'm finished until like end of January. Um, so shouldn't be too bad now, at least. 1 second. Um, how are we all doing anyway? Anyone got any parlays, anything like that? I know a lot of us do. How do you spell? Just putting some tags in for the stream, obviously. While I get Celebrinis in there because people will be searching him up, so worth putting in. There we go. All tags are done for the stream. Beautiful. We're about to get going here in San Jose. We've got 11 votes right now. 82% are saying that Caps are gonna win it. So hopefully they do. Charlie Lingman in tonight. Interesting, interesting. Obviously, San Jose is a slightly bit of a weaker team compared to some that we have played. We had Kings obviously the other night, and I did miss that one, but it was a 3:30 a.m. start for me. It's still 3 a.m. start for this one. I was just too tired for the last one, but damn, Celebrini. First game's to 40 points. Macklin third over there, 27th at 27 games. Only Crosby and Gretzky ahead is ridiculous. God damn. Any predictions in the chat? Any of our usual watchers? We got Caden or Bruce or Baker or any of you lot in chat tonight? I know it is a later one for you than usual as well. It's killing me, trust me. Being up this late. I'm gonna be up until about 6:30 a.m. with this. At least I have nothing to do tomorrow, really. An update for you. I have now been cleared of my concussion, so I can now play my game that I have on Sunday. Okay. We are very, very close to opening face-off now. They are delaying it very slightly. We will keep an eye on the other scores around the league. I know there's a fair few tonight. Let me have a look. Okay, so there's only 5 games on tonight. Stars beat the Devils 3-0. Currently, Canadian Jets are in the last 7 minutes of the third 2-2. Flyers are up 5-2 with 5 minutes left of that game. The only other game that we're basically going to be keeping an eye on is Ducks versus Mammoth, as it's due to start at the same time as Sharks Caps. Right. We are about to go underway now here in San Jose. I feel like I don't have the right pronunciation. Like, I know it's Jose, but like the way I'm saying Jose, I feel like isn't right. Okay. So they said Lindgren's in net for the Caps tonight. Actually, a fair few Caps fans here tonight in the building. Couple winter jerseys there for the Caps. They are nice ones, to be fair. Askarov and Charlie Lindgren, 4-3-1, 10-6-1, 3.12, 2.96, 886, 910, one shot compared to 0. They're pretty even, to be fair. Obviously, Lindgren's played a lot less games, being the second goalie for the Caps. Caps have obviously won 5 straight. So, we're doing pretty well. And we are underway here. The face-off goes straight to the San Jose goalie. San Jose entered the zone. Stop, sending it on, sticked into the corner by Lindgren. Trying to get it out the zone here. And it's a one-on-one. Ethan Frank will wait. Sends it around to the corner, but no one was there. Ovi Stromby Villiers on the first line. Protisman Michael Wilson. Okay. Frank Dalb Leonard. And then Duhaime Lapierre Melana. Okay. Not too bad. Ferrari with Sandin. Okay. Roy Chikrin, as we know. That's not changed once. Chris Owen Van Riemsdyk. That's a bit of a weak one that might get changed with Sandin and Ferrari in the same. Two on one here for the Caps. Wilson. Good save there. Protus accidentally snow showered him a little bit. Wasn't intentional because the Sharks goalie came way out to the side. It was almost a 2-on-2. The Sharks almost got the second one back, but that's a really good chance here for the Caps very early. Digging in the corner right now, the Caps. Comes loose. Blue to blue. That shot's purposely sent wide. Too much for the Caps to handle. Ovi takes the boards away there, and it squeaks through to the Washington end. Turnover here in centre ice. Washington 7-4-1 on the road right now. Ovi tried to send it across. Gets blocked on the way. Strome getting pressured in this corner. Beauvillier will come and help out. That's sent to Roy behind the net. Now Chychrun with it. I've got the chance there from the Sharks. Bounced off Roy's leg and wide. And that one gets out of the zone all the way down, just enough for icing against Washington here. Cap struggling a little bit to sort of connect a few passes. We have had that struggle quite a lot. Usually when it's this much of a struggle though, we have been losing these types of games because the other team have taken advantage. San Jose trying to protect it behind their net to try and get it loose. Duhaime coming in there. And San Jose working through the centre. Entering the zone. Across the ice, but that's pickpocketed by Wilson, who sends ahead Protas. Bit too much for him to get. But good pressure to get it back. Send it around the board to the blue line. And back into the corner. Too much for Protas there. Wilson now pressuring. Orlov there. The old Caps defenseman. This comes loose for the Caps. Rotating now. A little drop pass. Nice move there. He gets it back. A shot on that one just comes wide. Wilson getting pushed into the net a little bit, into the goalie. That goes past Wilson's stick. And Sharks decide to backhand it into the zone. Get the necessary changes. The Caps are now doing that as well, with Trevor Van Riemsdyk holding the puck behind the net. And that will be icing against Washington. We don't want to give those types of ones away. It's quite poor to give them so many like that. Now 14 votes, 71% saying Caps are going to score first. A shot there from the Sharks. I don't know if it was gloved away or not. Looked like he had it, but then was in the corner. That one comes across the blue paint. Across the blue line here with the Sharks. A shot purposely wide. Digging behind the Caps net. Sharks come up with it. TVR and Chisholm in the corner trying to battle to get the puck back right now. Sharks starting the cycle. Shot for the point there. That's pad save. And a partial break here, Beauvillier. Partial break. Good shot there, but good save by Askarov. Send it back, a slap shot in. Another save. And that's going to be a trip against Washington. Beauvillier is going for tripping. I might be hooking, actually. Looks like more of a trip when he fell over, but penalty nonetheless. Hooking is a call. 5 minutes in exactly. Really, I tried to go above the pad. Sent it back to, I think it was Ethan Frank for a slap shot. And then it's not really a hook, it's a trip, but there we go. That one's instantly cleared down away from San Jose's power play. Working through the centre now. They enter the zone. Celebrini gets through a couple players there. Nice move. And that's sticked. Not enough away though. Putting a lot of pressure on this fast San Jose team. Cycling well. Shot is blocked there by Ferravari, but San Jose still with it. Cycling once more. Celebrini tries to go short side high. And that's not cleared out the zone. That's a bad attempting clear Dowd there. Dowd obviously back from injury. I think it was upper body if I'm correct. Wasn't anything major. Still missed a handful of games. Tried to stuff it in there, San Jose, and that's covered by Lindgren. 48 seconds left on the power play now for San Jose. Bit of a poor kill so far from the Capitals. Up to 15 votes. Another one going for the Sharks. We've got a couple of Sharks fans joining in now. How are we all doing? Big draw here for McMichael. He wins it. And Cap send it around the boards to leave a bit of pressure and get it out the zone. Orlov tries to backhand it to start a rush, but it gets put all the way back down behind the San Jose goaltender. Working through centre now. Shot there by Toffoli. Glove saved by Lindgren. Bit of range on that one from just above the face-off circles. 26 seconds left on this one. It's actually about 25 and a half with how the clock is. Power play opportunities this season, 100, most in the league. And they've given up the second most. So there's going to be quite a lot of power plays this game, apparently. Okay. Dowd's getting tossed from this defensive zone draw. Wilson will come in. And Wilson wins it. Sort of tied it up, but got it cleared. Starting the cycle now, San Jose. Orlov fakes. Orlov with it again. A shot there, and that's gloved down by Lindgren. With 2 seconds left on this power play, you're going to have to be careful with Beauvillier coming out the box. He is obviously a very fast skater. He's got a lot of skill under his belt. Oh, I had a sharp pain in my jaw there. I don't know what happened there. And it's tied up. We don't have full possession. Now Sharks get possession. A shot there. That's kicked out into the corner. Another shot. That's tipped over the net. Charlie didn't know where that was. He's getting screened by his own defender a bit. A shot on here, it's loose. Kicked away by Dowd. Cycling well here. Beautiful save by Lindgren. He lost his blocker as well, so whistle has to go. What a save by Charlie Lindgren. That should be a goal for Sharks very early. Just a mess of bodies everywhere with the Caps. There's 4 people in front of the net. Actually, I don't even think Charlie got the initial shot. I think it came off the post. I think the Sharks player actually just whiffed. God damn. We're doing a little intermission ad break here right now. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Ten people voting Caps to score first right now. 5 for the Sharks. We'll have to see how it goes. Obviously, Sharks could have easily had one right there. Couldn't get it to go though. Okay. Celebrini's looking pretty good this game. Sharks are looking pretty good this game. We're looking a bit poor defensively. Can't really connect very many passes. Gotta get it going a bit more. Offensive zone draw for the Sharks now. They win it. Slap shot, that's spoil on the way. And Caps have a 3-on-2 with Michael to Wilson. He tries to pull it to in front. Chychrun on the blue line. Tried to send it to Wilson. That was poked off his stick. Nice move there to enter the zone again, though. Protas shot there. Saved by Askarov. Great little play there. Passed it, but like a tap pass through his legs. Beautiful. Will Smith versus Ryan Leonard tonight. They played with each other, now against each other. Will Smith having a great season. Ryan Leonard having a decent season, which isn't getting as many points as he would like. Slap shot there from Roy, that goes wide. Chychrun just keeps it in. And that's sent around the boards. Roy, from a bad angle, that came out in front. Ovechkin scores! It kept coming loose, and Alex Ovechkin, 910. He had a couple little scuffs at it. It was still loose, and then he just roofs it. Short side. Came loose. He batted it away. Got control and just roofs it. Sharks struggling a little bit with the with their net front presence, trying to get people away from the net, but Ovi scores the first goal of the game. Normally we go for an Ovi goal as well. So I'll end that poll and just do, will Celebrini score? Will Celebrini get a goal tonight? He's been more getting assists recently than goals, to be fair, but we'll have to wait and see. Pushing and shoving with Leonard here. And Orlov. It was Orlov with him. Okay. That's interesting to see. There's a lot of time on the boards there. They finally come out with it. Shot there that goes wide. That's sent around the boards. Ferravari will send it back around. Caps getting changes. Milano, he's pushed down. That should be a penalty. That was straight onto the numbers, but nothing called. Shot there by Chisholm, and that's saved. A lot of pushing and shoving after the whistle with Duhaime. We know Duhaime won't back down from a fight. He actually instigated one just last night against a big player as well. But Ovi with the opening goal of this game. 9 goals, 7 assists, 16 points in his last 11 games. Ovi is on a heater right now. That one comes free. Milano, and he scores. Beautiful play. And it's 2-0 Washington. Damn. Let's go, Caps. 2-0. 2 goals in literally a minute. Ovechkin and then Sonny Milano. A 100 seconds was all it was this season. 17 games. San Jose challenging for interference there. There's a lot of people in front of the net, but that Milano was the complete opposite side of where he was anyway. He's not gonna get over. He didn't even know where the puck was, yet alone be able to get over there. Okay, so the person it would be on is Lapierre, but he's not. He's in the blue paint just. He's in the paint. He comes across, but he wasn't going high in the crease. I think that's a good goal. If this is overturned, then we need to get like a concrete thing of what goalie interference is, because no one knows what it is. No one knows what it is at all. They chop and change whenever they feel like it, honest to God. Hopefully Sonny Milano gets his next goal of the season. He had a great preseason as well. A little bit loose on points this season though. There we go. No goal to interference, so we get the goal and the power play. That is beautiful. So now we're getting our power play for a bench minor for delay of game. Milano from Chisholm and Duham. That one centered. Beautiful shot and play by the Sharks there. Short-handed. Okay, so the first 40 seconds is already killed. We've currently got 73%, which is, I think, it'll be, I think it's 7 or 8 of the votes for yes right now for Celebrini scoring. We'll have to see what happens there. Obviously, Ovi goal and then Milano goal. This is an awful power play right now. Now we're getting going. That's a bad move there by McMichael, but Ovi gets it and sends it back in. And that's cleared all the way back down to Charlie Lindgren. Iorio and Orlov are the defensemen that we're now facing. Both ex-Caps players. He's hooked a little bit, Ethan Frank there. Michael and Ovi digging in the corner. Frank helping out further up the boards. Still not loose. 4 seconds left of the power play. They're letting it go a lot here. And now it's a 1-on-2 for Sharks, and Mull Smith lost his edge. And Caps will clear the zone. 7:40 left of the first. Caps 2-0. Nice move from Sandin to avoid. I think it's Will Smith there that was forechecking. Dowd takes down one of the players there. Cross-ice pass there. Roy picks it up. Backhand it round the boards. Stays in the zone. Now it's batted into the zone out of mid-air to keep it in. Celebrini backhands it to the corner. Caps come up with it. And that's alley-oop to centre. Milano couldn't get that one out the air very easily. And trying to keep it in the zone here was Lapierre. He couldn't quite get there. He had to race the entire length of the ice from the bench. Need to get a bit more structure right now. Very, very loose with our game. That one's tipped ahead. Ryan Leonard will race in. Send it out to the Caps players in front. A shot on there. Ryan Leonard picks it up, goes around the net, picks it up, puts it in the net, and it's 3-0 Caps. Wowee. Ovi, Milano, and Leonard. It's like three different three different age ranges there. We got an oldie, we got one in the middle, and then a rookie. Ryan Leonard he went round the net, gets it, fakes, baits the goalie, and then just roofs it. So the Ryan Leonard versus Wolf Smith tonight. It's going Ryan Leonard's way so far. Let's go Caps. Currently on track to get our 6th straight win. 3-0. Leonard from TVR and Duhaime. Duhaime's got 2 assists already tonight. He's having a game. Bad pass there from Reeves. Sent in, and there's a Sharks player, I think it's Reeves actually, that went down in the corner. He looks a bit shaken up. He was a bit slow to get up, but then started charging towards the Caps player anyway. Caps pick that up. Had a shot on, but it's sent back to neutral ice. Ovechkin trying to race for this as the F1. Don't normally see him as the F1. He's normally the F3 because he's one of those slightly slower players, obviously, with his age, who tries to come in late, pick up some pucks and just rip them. Charlie Lindgren having to get active tonight, picking the puck up behind his net. And Strome sends this one in and all the way around. Sharks coming up with it. They'll play a little bit slower out the zone. That's sent in. Good work by Chychrun, but it came loose. And San Jose have got a cycle there. Shot there. Nice toe drag to get round. Dylan Strome, actually, it was getting around him. Still with it. Caps struggling to get this out, even when getting possession. That's a cross-ice pass to a vacant wing. Good work by Chychrun to stop that pass. And Beauvillier, good work from him as well. And there's going to be a penalty. It's against Beauvillier again for tripping. The first one was tripping, I'm going to be honest. I didn't really see anything. If it was, it's a bad penalty. It makes sense that the Sharks have the most power plays in the league. They're so fast and they're so young that they're just going to cause lots of tripping and hooking penalties. And then, again, because they're young and they're going to give up a lot of penalties, which is why they're second in penalties against. Okay. Have a look at the other scores. Okay, so Stars, obviously we said before, won. Flyers ended up just sticking with what they were at. They won 5-2. Jets Canadians went to a shootout. Canadians won it in the shootout there. Mammoth are currently 2-0 up against the Ducks. They're only about 12 minutes into the game compared to Caps being almost 16 minutes deep in the game, up 3-0. It's going to be a whitewash this game, I feel like. Okay. 50% off pizza at Papa John's because of Ovi's goal, obviously, as well. And slap shot here. That goes just over. Celebrini, big drive there on the power play. That had some power on that one. Celebrini's got a shot on him. Good cycle here, centered there, but Smith couldn't get there in time. Just went over his stick. Just kept him on the blue line. San Jose's power play has looked pretty strong here. And he's... Charlie Lindgren's just robbed Smith. Oh my god. Beautiful cross blue paint pass. He had a wide open net and he just robs him point blank. What a save. Cycling again though, San Jose. Good work by Duhaime. And he's going to send Protas on the partial break. Sends it back to Duhaime. And Duhaime puts it in short-handed. Beautiful work from those two. Wow. Oh. What a goal. What an absolute whitewash. It all starts with a huge save by Lindgren. They started the cycle again. And then beautiful work by Duhaime. Gets it free. Protas just gives it on a platter for Duhaime. And the look on Duhaime's face. What a goal. Delkovic now going in for the Sharks. They've already swapped the goalies. Woo! In the first period. Sharks' 5th short-handed goal against this season. Still got 40 seconds on the power play as well, the Sharks. And we clear this all the way down. Wasted another 10 seconds on the power play. Another 15 as they enter the zone. Starting the cycle again now. Good block. And that's cleared to centre ice. Actually ends up all the way at the face-off dots in the San Jose end. Last 15 seconds of the power play now. Sent around the boards. Picked up by Sandin. That one comes off the referee, so can't get it cleared. Digging for it now, the Caps. And we get it cleared, and Bouvillier, straight out of the box, almost had a one-on-one. Sent on to the Caps end, and Chychrun will play a bit slowly as we hit the last 2 minutes of the first period. GG Sharks, last leg, I should have took the favourites. We're on a 5-game winning streak, to be fair to you, and we've taken on some big teams. We won last night against the Kings. We beat the Leafs. Oh, that's a bit high if Chisholm there. Chisholm hit him a bit high. Ooh. Yeah, Caps have been really good the last few games. I'll get up the scores in a second. San Jose shot on, that's blocked aside. Spinning shot there. Goes all the way wide, and Ovechkin racing for this. Won't beat the defenseman of the fast San Jose defenseman. Big hit there by the Caps player. I don't actually know who it was. Ovi having to play defensively here. Digging in the corner. Last minute. McNugget minute here. Yeah, 3-1 against the Kings. 4-1 against Islanders. 4-2 against Leafs, 4-3 against Jets, 5-1 against Blue Jackets. Like, we have done so well the last few games. I thought Caps will be drained. I thought wrong. Well, I mean, we're traveling. This is like the 5th time we're traveling overnight to play another game. And we've done awful every single time we've done that. And now we're just destroying the Sharks right now. Last 5 seconds, trying to get this last shot off here, San Jose. And it's gonna come a little bit late. That came off Protas a little bit. Lucky not to get a bit of pushing and shoving from that one. I thought we played really badly defensively to start. We couldn't string passes together for the first 5 minutes. And then we somehow got 2 during that time of being god-awful. But now 4-0. Goddamn. Sharks are frauds. They cooled off. I don't know. They've got... The thing is, they've got the young players, so they've got the speed. So they've not really got anyone that's much of a... I mean, Ryan Reeves maybe, but I wouldn't really call him anything else but a goon, to be honest. Great film, The Goon, to be fair. Both of them. But yeah, he's the only like proper one I can really think of that has some experience really in the league. The rest are young, so they've got the speed, they've got all the nasty hands and everything, but comeback, it would have to be some comeback. We've not even had a Wilson goal yet, and he's doing it right now. He scored 2 last game, like 2 the game before that. Like, we're really expecting a goal from him at the minute. He's like, I think it was 8 points in the last 5 games, and then I think he was tied with Celebrini for the last 5 games in points. But 5 of them being goals. So, unlikely that the Sharks are going to come back from this one. I'm not going to lie. I took the game to go under 9 goals tonight. Yeah. Well, I hope you didn't put too much on it, because that might come back to bite you. That might be beaten just by the Caps alone at this rate. We always have a look at the stats of the period. This is going to be some stats looking. There's going to be some stats to look at here. Ovi from Roy and Chikrin. Milano from Chisholm and TVR. Leonard from TVR and Duhaime. And then Duhaime says unassisted, but it was assisted. It was quite clearly assisted, but anyway. 12 shots on goal each. 56.3% on the face-off dot for the Caps. 0 for 2 and 0 for 1 on the power plays. 6 hits compared to 2 in favour of the Caps. 8 block shots compared to 2 for the Caps. 5 giveaways apiece. 1 takeaway for the Caps. 2 for the Sharks so far. I actually want to look at the plus minus. Duhaime's got a plus minus of a +3 in the first period. So is TVR. Damn. What's the save percentage for Askarov? A 667. Oh, for God's sake, I'm waiting for it to happen in chat now. 8 saves out of 12 is horrific. We've not actually put a shot on the Nedeljkovic yet, so we'll have to wait and see. Going in cold, not having a shot against is a bit rough. Into the next period, so that'll be interesting to see. Hoping for a slow second period. For your sake, you're gonna have to. But to be fair, the Caps the Caps goals haven't been anything special. First one came. It was a bad rebound that the goalie gave up for the Sharks, and then Ovi just picks it up. Nice hand-eye coordination, to be fair, from him. And then, to be fair, it was a good move from Leonard. He had quite a decent move. Milano the goalie had no chance there. It was a wide open net. The Duhaime one was pretty good, though. Getting it clear to a partial break and then Protas sending it back to him just for an empty net. That was a pretty good one. Ryan Leonard's move was pretty good, but the goals in general weren't like anything particularly special. It's just bad goaltending more than anything. And not a lot of help defensively either. Genuinely, it could easily be 4-2 right now. Lindgren's robbed the Sharks twice. One on Will Smith and... Or was both on Will Smith? I feel like both of them were on Will Smith. And if it was, then he's not going to be happy with it. Personally, I do think Celebrini is going to score tonight. He's looked good. Very, very good. Currently, 19 votes for it. 65% yes. There's a lot of people going for no. It was like 80% almost for yes before. Right. How are you all doing anyway? Fubu and Fresh Chimps NDS or whatever. I don't know how to say your name. We don't need 4-2. I prefer to start crying in the third. What's your predictions for this second period? I think the Sharks will at least get... I feel like the Sharks are either going to like start clawing it back and it end up being like a, I don't know, 6-3 game, or it's just going to be a complete whitewash and then it goes to like, I don't know, like an 8-1, 8-2 game or something stupid. It usually sort of goes one of two ways like that. I thought Sharks were doing alright this season as well, and then this is the first game I watched of them, and they're like, are we sure they're actually good, or was it just luck? Yeah, Protas has got his assist now. Roy's got 6 assists now. Chikrin's got 14 assists. Goddamn. Ovi's 13th of the season. TVR's got his 2nd and 3rd assist tonight. Duhaime's got his 2nd assist as well. Chris Holmes got his 2nd assist of the season. Protas his 10th. Duhaime's 4th goal. Leonard's 6th goal. Milano's 4th goal. Not too bad, not too bad. So they're not exactly playing much 5-on-5 hockey by the sounds of it. If I had to be a realist, I'd say 5-on in the second. If I'm lucky, the game probably finished out 6-3, 7-2, something like that. But the Caps already won the game. To be honest, probably yes. To like 40, like the way they played well, but Lindgren's obviously having a really, really good game. I mean, he's robbed Will Smith 2 goals already. Which realistically they should have been in. I mean, he's had wide open nets both times, so he really, really should have scored. On the other hand, yeah, it always goes one or the other way. It goes one way or the other. That's always how it goes. But I mean, it could be like an Avs versus Oilers sort of game where it's just a 9-1 win or something to the Caps. It could easily turn out into that. For my sake, I'm hoping it sort of does, because it makes my life a lot easier. But we'll have to wait and see. Although, giving up one is rough. It's like, you don't want to give up one. It's annoying. I'd rather give up two than giving up one. Especially if it's a late goal. It's the worst thing to give up a late goal to stop the shutout bid. I play hockey myself for my uni, and I had a game recently where we were up 9-0, and we gave one up in the last 30 seconds. We were so annoyed. Like you can't get much closer than giving it up in that last short amount of time. We'll have a look at the other scores around the league. The only other one was the Ducks game. They were a little bit behind us, but not a lot. Currently, that game is that ended the second at 2-0. For those who don't know the scores, Stars beat the Devils 3-0. Canadians beat the Jets in a shootout. And Flyers won 5-2. Mammoth up 2-0 against the Ducks after the first. Obviously, the Caps up 4-0 against the Sharks after the first. Quite a difference in it, to be fair. Little chat with Milano here. Milano's having a bit of fun. It was a close game last night as well that we played. 3-1 game. Fourth road goal of the season. All of his goals this season are road goals. 9 points in 10 career games against San Jose from Sonny Milano. It would be nice to get one more just to make it that even one goal a game. I'm sure he would like it as well. Short on the goal, 3-5 and 5 goals. Caps are looking like they're getting back to our last year form. Obviously, we struggled a little bit at the start of the season. We have had a lot of injuries, to be fair. Pierre-Luc Dubois is out for a considerable amount of time still. We had Dowd injured. He's now back in the lineup. And obviously, we had our number 17. I can't think of his name. I've blanked. It's too late. It's 4 a.m. for me. I'm in the UK. Dylan Strome, that's the one. Dylan Strome obviously got injured as well as our top one centreman, and then obviously Dowd's our second best centreman in terms of face-off wins as well. So big ones we've let go, to be fair. Okay. How's that fun day going? Are you guys still in the chat, you two? No. Have you gone off to cry in the corner as Sharks fans? I mean, don't blame you at the moment. We won't be. We'll be shortly coming out into the second period. Obviously, happens not long after. Not long after we have the little chat with one of the players. So, or how sick would it be to be able to do an interview with one of the players myself? That would be sick. Contemplating my parlay right now. If I walk now, I'm out only $30. Compared to what? What are you going to lose? What have you bet? How much did you bet? Goddamn. Bo just put his life savings on Sharks to win. What is it? If I currently bet San Jose to win, what are the odds right now? Like, how much would I win for just putting like a single dollar on? Is it going to be like in the hundreds or something? Honestly, I might check. Give me a second. Gonna go on Bet365. Just 150 to pay 285. That's not that only 135 extra. You're not even quite doubling your money. You would have been better and probably easier to just put it all on red. You might have been better off. Is it 20 to 1 right now? Oh my god. I'm surprised it's not more, I'm not gonna lie. It could easily be like 30, 40 to 1 right now. I think if Caps score one more, it's probably going up to like 65 to 1. Because I've Sharks scored 5 or more goals this season. Might want to get yourself on. Just take the $30 hit. Put that 120 you've got left. Put it all on red. Try and get the extra 30 back. Need the Ducks game to go under 9 as well. That'll probably go under 9. For that game, I reckon there'll be 7 goals. I feel like it's going to be high scoring. But I'm pretty sure you'll be fine with that one, to be honest. Have you got any other bets and stuff or not? We had we had one. We had one guy come in and he bet on like a 17 leg parlay, just needed one guy to shoot. He whiffed 3 times in 5 minutes getting shots off. He had one blocked, missed the puck, drove the net and put it wide on another one. He ends up getting a shootout as well. Shootout go, and the first one doesn't count towards his stat. The guy ended up losing out on like $600 from like a very small bet. Like, very small amount. Gonna give the second period about 5 minutes before I think about it, but I wasn't expecting 4 goals in the first. Yeah, fair. And here we go, Caps. Ethan Frank coming up the right hand side. Goes around the net, sends it back to the blue line. Too far from Sandin to slap shot that one. Caps already cycling. Oh god. This isn't looking good. Good lift check there. Caps with it behind the net. Get it, Frank and Dowd just getting mauled on the walls right now. Dowd gets it back, strips it for Leonard, shot on. That was a very, very high danger chance. Leonard coming in here, big hit in the corner. Pushes off the puck again and again. He gets taken down on a penalty coming against San Jose. Shot here. Delkovic gets that one. And Caps are going on the power play. It's 59 seconds into the period. Caps are on the power play. Life of sports betting, honestly, yeah. I've done my fair share of Caps betting, and I chose the wrong season to do it. Do you remember the season when we were the worst team in like 30 years to get into the playoffs, like 3 seasons ago? I was betting on games then. I lost quite a bit of money. One more goal and you just go in. Okay, fair enough. Depends how late it comes. But Washington on the power play. We've been decent lately as well. Chychrun, beautiful skating. Leonard, cycling now. Strome, back to Leonard. Back to Ovi. Put in front. Deflected there. And they fail to clear it. Caps get it back again. That's sent around. Leonard will send it back around as he gets checked. Leonard shot there. That one's spoiled and ends up in the netting. Good defensive work by Orlov there. I was a bit confused of why the Sharks went for Orlov, to be fair, but he is probably their best defender, from what I know at least. Though he's struggling to score this season. 15 assists in 27 games. From Florida, being a Panthers fan by trade my whole life. Happy we're doing well now. So why are you watching Caps versus Sharks then? you just wanted to put a bet on to see who would win, and now you're watching it for the sake of it. Or are you like me and just can't stay away from hockey for more than 5 minutes? Because that is me in a nutshell. If I get bored, I will just watch one of the other games from the night before, the highlights, on the Sportsnet YouTube. Caps win the face-off. Shot there by Leonard. Almost squeaks through 5-hole. Very, very close. Leonard almost had another. Florida are having a rough season though, aren't they? I know you've had a lot of injuries very early. But to be fair, your pickup of Marchand, you robbed Boston. You robbed them blind. You gave them absolutely nothing. And he's doing so much for you. Just for the hell of it. If it's on FanDuel, I'll bet on it. Fair enough. I'm hoping you're then not in a cardboard box on the side. What the hell was that from Strome? Chychrun, shot in, that's blocked. Came to Ovechkin. Ovechkin to Strome. Strome tried to put it in front. Caught by Ryan Leonard on the blue line. He sent it to Chychrun, just kept it in on the blue line. Tired legs here for San Jose. They've not changed for like a minute. Leonard, shot there, just goes over the net. Chychrun, back to Wilson. To Chychrun again. It's moving a lot here. Shot on, it's loose. Beautiful in front. Ovechkin scores. Matty, pay out. Get it gone. You've changed your name as well, which I've just realised. Ovi's on for a hat trick. It's 5-0. 3 5-on-5s, a short-handed and a power play. Can't go wrong with it. Now we just need an Ovi empty net, or if Ovi gets an empty net or short-handed, which I highly doubt he'll get short-handed, he's never on, then he will have scored a hat-trick in sort of special team scenarios, which is really weird. Why is my life like this? Honestly, I'll put a bet on and be like, oh yeah, we've got this easy. And then, like, I put a bet on 2 seasons ago when we were against... Who was it in the first round 2 years ago? We were up 4-0 and we lost like 7-4. I put a bet on at 4-0 saying, let's go for it. We're gonna, like, I'll just put like, I put quite a lot on it. I put like £50 on it, Great British pounds. I'm from the UK, so I don't know, that's like $65-70. Just to, I would have only won like another like 15-20, but like I wouldn't have complained about it. That's a takeaway, you know what I mean? I'll order a pizza. And then we lost, and I'm like, well, what happened there then? And yeah, I threw a tantrum, honestly. 5 goals already though is outrageous. San Jose tried to put it in front of the net there. It comes loose. Charlie Lindgren saved that without it knowing it was actually coming. San Jose are just so quick and so skilled in the skating. They just don't have enough of anything else. Duhaime sending across to Lapierre was too far for him. Lapierre stopped skating for a stride or two. So he got a bit there. Slap shot there on the one-timer from San Jose. That one goes way wide. Up on the board, trying to get it out the zone. Across the blue line. Sharks getting the slap shot on here. That one goes wide. Don't know where that went there. Bounce off the glass and then took quite a long time to enter back into the ice. Ended up in this mid-slot. Caps were ready for it though. And that's cleared it into the Washington zone. Charlie Lindgren will backhand it around the boards. Ryan Leonard backs it out and Ethan Frank picks it up. He absorbs a hit. Being closed down into the boards there. Quite a lot of speed from San Jose here down the wing. Good save by Lindgren. The cycle there just kept in on the blue line. Almost lost his footing. Shot there. Comes loose. And doesn't quite exit the zone. Olav just kept it in. Oh, they've decided no, it did go out. In fact, I thought it stayed in, to be fair. What's crazy is there's still a glimmer of hope. The thing is, what's the odds right now? Is it worth just putting like $5 on it? $5 on San Jose to force an overtime or something. Like, just go for it. Why not? If you lose $5, it's $5. But if you win, you're gonna win like, I don't know, 80. If the game goes 6 goals in the second, I'm cooked. $124 cash, so I walk out. What's the other game looking like? Because if the other game's still 2-0, but they're only 2.5 minutes deep of the second. The book still has the game on the 8.5. Yeah, but I mean, we scored four in one period. We scored one in the first 5 minutes here. Even if we're doing one every 5 minutes, then I mean, we've still if we do yeah, if we do one every 5 minutes, we've still got another three in this period, which overall could be 12 goals at our current rate, which is outrageous to think about. The current scoring rate is on for 12 Caps goals. Obviously, we'll slow down probably, but I feel like after a while, the Sharks will sort of give up. I'm liking the Caps a bit more than the start of the season now. We had such a rough start of the season, and now I'm like, yeah, one win, oh, another win. Like this is gonna be six in a row. And let's be honest, Caps have secured this win already. They secured it in the first 5 minutes. All we need is a slow second period, which probably isn't likely. I mean, to be fair, right now the Sharks defense looks like me. So, and I'm pretty sure I in my last game I actually own gold. Um, a shot came in. I tried to stop it with my stick. Didn't have it firm to the ice enough, and it just bounced straight into the net. In my last game, and that's how the Sharks are currently looking. So, what also happened if the Sharks start scoring in a second? What's the current thing for Sharks winning? Because it was 20-1, but Caps have now scored another. And I feel like each goal it just like is gonna start doubling the unlikelihood. God damn, Ovi is now the sixth most games played with one team. Next is Shane Doan. What a legend. Oh, that's outrageous. Wilson to Protus. Back to Wilson. Wilson getting pressured by two. Protus coming to help out. Can't keep it in the zone. Sharks seem to be trying to stick check each other right now. I've just watched two Sharks players taking it off each other. Okay. Sharks stretch pass here. Centered. Nice move there. Wenberg sends it around. There's a broken stick on the ice. Caps player just kicked it over to the bench. That one bounces in front of the blue paint. Roy holding the puck a little bit there. Bit of a cross check. Chikrin backhands it to Protus, who sends it back around the net with Roy vacant. And Caps finally get it out the zone. Quite a lot of zone time there for the Caps. That enters San Jose's zone, but they have it. Coming through centre now. Dickinson driving the net, centres it, goes straight through. Sandin held the forward stick down so he couldn't get the shot off. It's almost a 2-on-1 here. Good work there by Ferravari. Charlie Lindgren doing a little pirouette in front of the net. Cash out is now 154. Yeah, because Caps haven't scored in the last 13 seconds, so obviously. I reckon you wait a little bit longer. That one's sent all the way down, just wider than the Velkovic. So it'll be icing against Washington. I generally think you wait a little bit longer. You either push the chance to get even more. Realistically, you're on $124, so you're now up another 30. So do you wait another 5 minutes, see what happens? If there's another goal, just cash out. If there's nothing for like the rest of this period, then you just stick it. Maybe. I don't know. It's up to you at the end of the day. Your parlay. Caps coming away with it now, though. 2-2. Duo will just send it in. Milano, forechecking. Caps first line on now. Need a slow second is all. You just need... I mean, we're about to hit the halfway point of the game. We've got a minute left until we're halfway through the second and halfway through the game. And it's 5-0. And if Leonard gets there, he could have got a pass across. Celebrini pressing him. Dowd tries to centre that one. Velkovic saves it. Nice work from Dowd actually there. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. No more scores through this period. I'll probably see it through. I feel like if you hit one more, then you're just going to have to take the hit. But what happens if Caps score like a 9th goal as a buzzer beater? How mad would you be? It's crazy. I've not been a massive... Oh, one sec. That centred stick wasn't down. Could have been that was an open net. Chisholm got it straight through. There was an open net, just no stick on the ice. Never been a crazy fan until like 2 years ago when I started betting. You start to learn the game when there's money involved. I mean, you're kind of forced to. Halfway point of the second period now. That one sent across. Strome. Across the blue paint. Chikrin just keeps it in. I bet it's now sent out by the San Jose. You kind of... sometimes see that they're not going to pull the goalie down 5. If they want to pull the goalie, right, they're probably going to have to do it now at the rate they're going to try and get 5. I think the most I've seen them do it is 3 down. They usually do it 1 or 2 down, not 5 down. That'll be the bit of knowledge you might not fully know. I've watched hockey for 20 years. This is my 20th season watching hockey. It's about my 7th season watching Caps, watching the NHL now. When was COVID? Started watching just before COVID. COVID was 2019, end of 2019. So I think I watched. Did I start watching just after Caps won the cup without noticing? I might have done. Why is that? What for being down? Just because there's no point giving up extra goals. It just destroys your stats. People only do it if there's a chance that they might be able to claw it back at the end. Basically, if you're down 5 goals, then you're just not going to bother because all it's going to do is make your goals against higher. And sometimes goal differential affects getting into the playoffs. 2 years ago, it got Caps into the like. We had a minus 53 goal difference and somehow managed to claw it in. But a lot of the time it does come down to goal difference. So you got to be careful with it. Doesn't affect the goalie stats. Does affect the players on the ice stats though as well with the plus minus. Obviously, getting a plus for a goal while you're on the ice as a team. Losing one when it's against you, so. But yeah, I've watched hockey for like 20 years. My parents helped run a team here in the UK in our top league. It was our top league at the time. It's now actually our second highest team. We've got an even higher team than that now. Higher league. But they helped run the team, like doing all the season tickets and stuff. It's a lot different in the UK to America hockey though. So yeah, watched since 05-06 season. Dropped past there towards Milano. Lapierre with it. Drops it to Chikrin. Nice move on the backhand, and that's saved by Nedeljkovic. Beautiful move by Chikrin, the defenseman. A spinorama as a defenseman joining the rush is beautiful. We know he's got good edge work though. Hopefully it doesn't. Usually my Wi-Fi just resets itself at 4:41 a.m. for some reason for me, which is in now 9 minutes. So if the stream does cut out for 20 seconds, then that is why. But it should be fine. I've got Ethernet and actually I took the dongle out, so it's not got the dongle for normal Wi-Fi right now, but it's fine. If it cuts out for 20 seconds, though, that is your reasoning. Well, that's going to be icing against the Caps here. There's not been any goals in like 5 minutes right now, so you might be looking at probably like 160 right now on your parlay. I don't know about the other game, obviously, though. That's only 3-0 halfway through the game, so I think the Mammoth Ducks one you'll be fine on. The only issue is if the Caps start scoring more again. 5 minutes or so without a goal is outrageous. Like, should be scoring. Shark cycling. Digging behind the net. Cycling quite well, San Jose. Using the boards a lot to their advantage. Can't shake off many defenders there. That's backhanded on. Took a weird bounce. I think it deflected on the way from the Caps player, actually. But pad save for Lindgren. And Caps get out the zone. And it's 3-on-3 for the Caps. Shot there just went over the net. But Michael tries to get through 3 players. Almost did it. Couldn't get the pass across to the empty man. Just going towards the net front. 167 right now. Okay, not too bad. What did you put on it again? What was it? 180? 185? So you're not down much. If I got that right, that's only $18 down right now. So not too bad. And that just escapes the zone. Washington will backtrack. Nice work. Shaking off one defender. Getting through another. And the clash of Caps players there. Ryan Leonard tries to snipe that one. Just held on. Ethan Frank and Sandin ran into each other there. Sandin was at a lot of speed. Might have to be checked slightly for any whiplash. He just hit Ethan Frank like a brick wall. Ethan Frank just laid the body on our own defenseman. No, it was only 150, so up 17. Okay. So you're up money now. Gonna have to just be careful for if there's another couple goals coming. So Labrini tied up there and taken down. Caps working through the zone now. Bivillier will send it around. Sharks come out with it. Stretch ice pass. Too much there. Chikrin picks it up. Sends it to Roy. Good stick there by the Sharks player. Dickinson just gets in the zone as soon as the player comes out. A shot on there. Good save by Charlie. Pushing the last 5 minutes of the second. Roy will wait. Send ahead Bivillier. He tried to put it to the wing, but no one was there, thinking Ovi was going to be joining the rush, but he was getting off the bench. Shot there, that's spoiled by Roy. Big hit there as the shot comes on. Duhaime gets that one further up the ice. Milano smothered. Lapierre will be the forechecker here. That goes all the way back to the Caps line. Caps up with it. Milano has a 2-on-2 right now. Shot there. Orlov blocks it. TVR back to Milano. Lapierre one-hands it around. Digging in the corner here. Lapierre working hard here. Just kept in by TVR. And now it bounces out. Great work there. Bit of bad communication by the Caps defenseman there. But good back check from San Jose. Hoping for wiggle room in this third with 4 goals. The game can hold off. Yeah. Last 3 minutes 50 of this period. We've not had a goal in about 10 minutes. So it's starting to slow down a little bit. But with how the Caps were in the first period, you can't really count them out from just doing the same. But Michael tried to send Wilson ahead. Good stick. That's going to go all the way down and be icing against San Jose with 3:27 left in the second. We've almost doubled our shots on goal. They've added 5 in this period. The Caps have dominated this period more than the last. Sharks have just been a bit more defensive. Win that face off. Try to go short side. High. You can just get there in time, but good save by Charlie. I reckon it's going to be close, but I reckon you'll do it. for those that are late joining, because I know there's quite a few people right now in the chat just not talking. Currently, Ovi is on 2 goals tonight. Ovi opened the scoring, then a goal from Milano, then from Ryan Leonard, then a goal from Duhaime, and that's just in the first period. And then in the second, Ovi's got his second on the power play. Caps have had a short-handed and a power play goal tonight. Our special teams are doing great. Okay. What about 17 viewers? We just hit 19 right now, but thanks all for joining in tonight. Thanks for all the likes on the stream. I think we're at 7 at the minute, so thanks all for liking the stream. It does help out. We try to stream every Caps games. Some of them I cannot physically do, but I mean, right now it's 4:40 a.m. for me because I'm in the UK. Did miss last night's game as a 3:30 a.m. start for me, but some of them are outrageous for doing this in the UK. But we power on. Most of the ones I do miss are because I'm busy with hockey games of my own. I'm playing this Sunday and next Friday, in fact. There's a Washington couple in the... I forgot about the Sharks. The Sharks don't have enough space on the bench. So Logan Thompson is literally just sat in the crowd, basically. It looks... Well, sorry, it cut out for a quick second. We are back. Like I said, the internet can mess up at that time, but it's only for about 15 seconds, unfortunately. Dowd, working 2-on-1. Ryan Leonard just came behind him. Ryan Leonard's having a game tonight. Chance here for the Sharks. That's partially blocked. Comes back out in front. Good work from the Sharks, actually. Celebrini with it. Great skating from Celebrini. Shot there, that's blocked and put into the corner. Hand pass here coming. Don't know against who the hand pass was. The Ducks game sitting at 3-0 with 7 left in the second. Not trying to drink tonight. I need this. Well, if all goes well, with the money you win, you'll be able to actually buy more drinks. So can't complain, can you? I'm gonna do a shameless plug in a second now. So get ready for that one. I will do it at the second intermission and at the end. Ovechkin, shot there. Good save by Nedeljkovic. It is for charity though, so you can't complain too much about the plug. Can't complain about getting more alcohol, can you? Shot there, that goes way wide. Really to Strome. Strome sends it to Ovechkin. He tries to centre that. That goes all the way through. Actually deflects off a stick and goes all the way down to the Washington end. Last 100 seconds of the second period now. 13 minutes without a Caps goal, Matty boy. So your parlay is looking a bit more hopeful now. Player taken down there by Lapierre. Lapierre gets it to Duhaime. Duhaime back to Chychrun. To Roy. He sends it wide on purpose, off the back of the net. Nedeljkovic tried to cover that, couldn't reach it. Roy to Chychrun. Great work by Chikrin, shaking off the defence. Duhaime tried to centre it. Chikrin will fake the slap shot. Shoots short side. Good save there. Last minute of the period. The clock did stop for a second there, so they'll have to correct that. And now it goes out with 42 seconds left, although it will be slightly changed, I'm sure. Ducks game 4-1. What happened in the last 7 minutes? A goal each. And then into the third. Cash out now is 2-11. So you're up 61 right now. Right, I think they took the goal away. For who? For the Ducks or Mammoth? Ducks need that goal, to be fair. That's good for you if they take a goal off. Slap shot there. That goes wide. Bounces straight back to the point. Chikrin right now with it. To Roy. Sends it across ice. And he scores. Oh, what a goal. Matt Roy's just sniped one from the blue line. Oh, with 25.5 left. Actually, I think it was tipped. It might have been tipped by Strome. Matt Roy rips it. Yeah, I think Strome tipped it top. Yeah. Strome just tipped it into the top corner. It was already going pretty... It was actually going slightly wide. Came off the inside of the stick and just got sniped. 6-0 Washington. Oh, you might be looking at it now. You might have to look at it as we're coming into the second intermission here with the Caps. By the way, I'd just like to say that the Ducks had 7 minutes left of their first period, as the Caps were basically going into the second period, and now they finished their second period before the Caps did. How has that worked out? 6-0 as we hit the intermission for the Caps. 2 more goals. Right, we'll have a look at the game then, see what happened. Mammoth 4-0, so the Ducks goal got overturned. That one will stay on the... like, they've scored 2 goals. They've got 5 minutes left, actually. I thought they had a bit less time. I thought that you said the second period was over. There's 5 minutes between Mammoth Ducks. That's 4-0 right now, so 2 goals a period right now. So they're on for like 6. I reckon it'll probably be about 7 goals in that game. Caps is going to be close. You can only afford 2 more. I think depends when Caps score next, if they score next. I think if they score number 7, you're going to have to start thinking about whether you do it. Depends when it comes. If they score the 7th, then it's going to be sort of check what it's at sort of thing and see what happens. It was 2-11 with the Ducks scoring 1, but then Caps are now at 6. So what are you currently at now? I think this is going to be very close for the Caps to get that. Hopefully you get it though. I mean, you'll almost double your money if you do, so you can't really complain too much. 19 votes right now. 63% of you saying that Celebini's gonna get a goal. Right now at 6-0 to the Caps. Looking slightly unlikely. Cash out is 168 now. Ouch. You just lost out on like $40 just from that one goal. You're still up 18. So now 6 game of 4 game. Bucks still has them under 8.5. The Ducks Mammoth game, I'm saying you're fine. I think it just comes down to the Caps. Does it come down to the Caps scoring, or does it come down to Sharks possibly messing it up for you? I don't know if Caps will score another 3, but if they score another 1, maybe 2, the Sharks can easily get 1 or 2. Like they've had decent chances. They could have easily scored on there. Sorry, slightly shaking the webcam there. It's gonna be close. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. I'm rooting for you though. I would love Caps to win 8-0 though. Just so it's just under that 8.5 for you. Wow. Okay. Leonard's 11 assists. Leonard has had a goal and 2 assists tonight. He's having a game. Matt Roy's had a couple assists as well. Let's have a look. 2 goals for Ovi. Leonard with a goal and 2 assists. Milano with a goal. Dylan Strome with a goal. Protas with an assist. Duhaime with a goal and an assist. 2 assists for Roy. An assist for Chikrin. 2 assists for TVR. And an assist for Chris Holm. Lindgren currently 18 out of 18 saves. 26 shots to 18. 58.3 on the face-off dot. Caps 50% on the power play. 14 hits compared to 8 in favour of Sharks. 11 block shots compared to 4 for Caps. 12 giveaways compared to 9. 3 takeaways compared to 4. Let's have a look at the Sharks goaltending right now. Askarov had a 667 save percentage, saving 8 out of 12. Nedeljkovic is doing better, 12 out of 14, and 857 save percentage right now. The American sports are rigged. I'd say the Sharks screw me at the end of the night's game. No, don't worry. Gary Bettman will purposely give the Caps extra goals just to mess up your parlay. He'll call it out. He'll call up the the offices up in Toronto. That's the one. God, it's too late for me to think. It's almost 5 a.m. for me right now. Get him to do it. Little chat with TVR now. Two assists, +3 rating, 9th career multi-point game. TVR's actually having a decent game. He's been a bit weak this season. I've not liked a lot of his play, but this game, I'm not complaining about him. He's not given anything bad defensively, and he's got 2 assists. So I'm really not complaining. Okie dokie. While we're here, I am quickly going to do my shameless plug. But if you complain, then you hate charity. So I'm part of the Bluebellwood Children's Hospice ice hockey team for the Charity All-Stars here in the UK. The link is in chat. I've also pinned it and in the description already. Raising money for the Children's Hospice. Currently, I'm technically at £60, but it's very early. Currently working on a sponsor for myself. But as a team, We have raised £7,686, which I will quickly for you to USD is $10,230 we have raised in the first month. This isn't happening until July. So if you could, it will be greatly appreciated sending money over that way. We are planning on doing a charity stream. It's either going to be 24, 48, or possibly a full week stream. And we are going to do all sorts. We're at least going to do a 24-hour stream, though. And it's going to be... We're going to have so much going on. We're going to have... I'm going to get a spin wheel. We're going to do forfeits. I'm going to have like one chip challenge and all sorts when we hit like different milestones and stuff as well. It's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's probably going to happen towards the end of the season, possibly just after playoffs has happened as well, just so it's not interfering with all the hockey stuff. But it should be good fun. I'll be probably streaming both on Twitch and YouTube, doing the multi-stream as well. So if you're interested in watching that when that comes around, do also subscribe. We also do these streams basically every game, and also got a Beer Pro series, and we got a little extra stuff going on as well. Beer Pro is on a little bit of a hold. I've just had a lot of university work recently. I should have a video out, hopefully, possibly tomorrow for you, today for me. Probably around 5-6 p.m. Eastern time. And then possibly another one towards the end of the week. If not, it'll be the start of next week. And then we're going to have some extra episodes coming out over the Christmas period as well for that. So a lot of content coming your way over the Christmas period. What are you thinking with your parlay then, Matty? My boy. It's gonna be interesting to see how it goes. We'll have a quick look at where the other game is currently. They're in the last minute of the second period. Mammoth's still 4-0. So I think you're fine there, Matty. I think you'll be alright. Caps on the other hand. It's gonna be rough. We've got a poll up as well if you want to be part of that. Will Celebrini score? Quite a lot saying yes at the minute, but we'll have to wait and see. Heading into the third. I mean, they've got about 15 minutes before they actually head in with the intermission, but yeah, they will be heading into it. The Caps will decide it for me. Yeah, definitely will. 180 cash out shifted. I mean, right now, even then, you're earning 30, so... You said no, he won't? I mean, at this current rate, I don't think San Jose are scoring at all, so... It's gonna be rough. We've only got 2 games against San Jose this season, tonight, and then the 15th of January. So we're only seeing them in about 5 to 6 weeks. So hopefully Sharks will do a little bit better on that one, unless we decide that they are just fake at this point in the league, and they weren't actually as good as we thought. Can't leave 105 on the table. That's the thing. The whole thing with betting on live sports is, you can so easily so easily get caught up and then end up losing all of it just because you're trying to force it. It'll be like 8 goals in the last like 5 minutes, and then just out of nowhere, Caps will score as you're like crossing your fingers, your toes, your elbows, your eyes, like everything, hoping, and it won't end up going your way. That's just how it happens with live sports. Watch out of nowhere now. Caps and Sharks stays under 8.5, and then Mammoth just score like 5 goals, just out of nowhere. In the Mammoth game, you'd be livid, absolutely livid if that happened. It would be quite funny though. However much it would hurt. Right. Mm-mm-mm. Currently, we've got. Let's have a look at the. Quickly, let's have a look at the poll. 21 votes, 67. So, what is that? 14 votes for yes right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm saying no. If he does get a point, it'll be an assist probably. He's had like 6 assists in the last 5 games, so he's doing pretty well on that part. To be fair, so you can't really fault him too much on that. The Leafs scored 5 goals in the third earlier this season and screwed me out on my winning, so I know it's possible. Yeah, you never know. I mean, we scored 4 in the first, so let's go ruin the Delkovic's save percentage even more then. But but not too much. We'll score 8 goals and then just not shoot the puck on net. So he just has a terrible one. We're getting into the third period in literally less than a minute now. Shots for that last period, so first period shots were 12-11. In that last period, shots were 13-7 for the Caps. We are just out shooting them right now by a lot. Almost double in that period. An extra 7 shots on goal overall. And Caps have been putting a lot on in the third period. The Caps have put a lot of shots on that. But in terms of like our best period, we are the best second period team in the entire league. We're actually better than Avs in the second period right now. And another 2 goals for us in that one as well. Ovi and Strome. I thought it was Matt Roy, but it was a beautiful redirect. I think it probably would have hit the crossbar if not, but won't complain too much. Still got the goal. Right, about to get away here in the third period. Oh, stream went a bit faulty there. We're all good though on our end at least. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. Hopefully none of you are currently hoping for the Sharks to win with the current state of this game. If you are, my condolences. After saying that, I just took an instant dip in viewership. all the Sharks fans that have just gone. Like, nah, I'm not watching this game. I'm gonna go cry in bed. Don't blame you, to be fair. If you somehow get a comeback win, honestly, if Caps do not win this game, I will eat this puck. This puck I won from getting my first point of my current team the other week. So I found a bit of a chocolate bar from earlier that was on my desk. After moving that puck out the way, it was in view. Just had to eat it. Hot Take Sharks wins 6-7 now. You just want them to win 6-7 just for the sake of it being 6-7, don't you? Matty boy, I thought you were better than this. Okay, we're just holding it on the blue line. Not moving. The refs are letting it play a lot on these boards. I don't like how long they're letting it play. Offside there against Washington. If Sharks win, I'm eating that puck live. And we're going to sit here on stream for probably about 15 hours to get through this bad boy. And bearing in mind, it's been used on an ice rink for a game. So probably has more diseases than than the toilet seat. So, you know, especially at the rink it was done in. The rinks in the UK, not many of them are actually very good, so. Caught me, bro. Time to walk. Yeah. Just for that, just gonna... Oh, Ryan Leonard. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ryan Leonard. Oh. Ryan Leonard has just played it through the skates and then just roofed it on the backhand. 7-0. He actually kicked it with his... He slightly lost it behind him, kicked it in front of him, stick lifted, and then roofed it. Ryan Leonard, take a bow. They were talking earlier about Will Smith versus him because they used to play Boston College together. Caps are 10-0 when leading, by the way, in the third. We're about to be 11-0. I mean, 7-0, we're unlikely to let... You might have to start thinking about it, Matty boy. We've got 80 minutes still left of this game, and we can only afford one more win on your bet. Or as soon as it hits 80, you're just gonna call it. Or you're calling it now. What are you doing? Ryan Leonard just destroyed you. He's got 2 goals and 2 assists, Ryan Leonard. What a game. Ovi, a shot just goes wide. Matty, you might want to call it now. Ovi's about to get his hat-trick. That one's centred. Cap's still in the zone. Lindgren got an assist on that. No. Lindgren to Matt Roy to Ryan Leonard. Our goaltender has more points than their entire team. You might want to cash out, take the $10 hit. Our goaltender's got more points. Oh no. Oh no. Charlie Lindgren, our goaltender, has more points than their entire team. Protus on the boards. Sends it across ice. Chisholm was looking for a tip in front. That one's tried to centre that one. Unfortunately, don't get it. And San Jose will get it out the zone and clear down. Honestly, you might want to cash out. If they score 8, you're going to have to cash out straight away. Save as much money as you can, honestly. Because this is looking very dangerous. Scoring in the first minute and a minute and a half of the period is not helped you. Shot there, that comes wide, and this is going to be a penalty against Washington. San Jose are going on the power play now. It's Nick Dowd as well. He's one of our big power. He's our main penalty killer. He's our centerman. He's probably our best penalty killer. So we're going to have Chikrin. Probably Ferravari. And no, Chikrin, Roy, Ferravari, and maybe Sandine for the D pairings for the 2 lines of it. Michael playing centre. Shot there. Good save. Good pressure by the Caps to get it loose. And Wilson will slap this all the way down to Nedeljkovic. Plays it around to try and get him straight back into it. Sharks have had 6 shots on 2 power plays, though. $30 in. Slap shot here, good save. Actually, it might have gone wide. It looked like a save. Maybe it wasn't. And Olaf whiffs on it. Shot there. That one's blocked again by Roy. Cash out for 1-4-1. Way too much time left on the clock. Especially on the power play right now. San Jose has been dangerous. Nice play. That one comes too much. Have you cashed out then? Only losing 9 is not too bad. Cycling well. Beautiful. Lindgren's just robbed him again. Shot from Orlov there. Even though he can slap shot it. Good save again though. Cycling again. Orlov. Tries to centre it. That one's sent by Bouvillier into the corner with a stick check. Last 15 seconds now. That one goes wide. Caps need to get this cleared. We've got tired players now. That one's centred. And Charlie Lindgren's just robbed him again. Charlie Lindgren has probably got like over 5 saves, saves above expected. He's probably got 5 this game alone. This is outrageous from him. Caps working through the centre. Dowd will wait. No, Nedeljkovic dropped his stick. He was going to go play this behind the net. TVR waiting. That was a bad zone entry. Duhaime putting pressure on there. Did you cash out then, Matty? That one's dumped in and around. Strome couldn't really get anything out of it. They're starting the cycle now, San Jose. And a broken stick. And a 2-on-1, a 3-on-1 for the Caps here. Ethan Frank calls his own number. Comes free. TVR sort of kicked it as he was doing a stop there towards the net. I don't mind him shooting that, but I would have liked to pass him play with a 3-on-1. 12:50 left. Did you cash out, Matty? I feel like you probably have. Yeah, you have. Okay. The thing is, now there's not been a goal in like 6 minutes. You're probably regretting it slightly. Yep. See, now you feel like you might be regretting it. That's the thing. When you can only afford 2 more goals in the game, and someone scores a minute and a half, like 90 seconds into the period, you're like, yeah, let's just get out. Let's save. I'll take the $9 hit. That's fine. And now, what would it have been at? It's probably up to like 160 now. You probably would have gained 10 instead of losing basically 10. Probably regretting it now, don't you? 22 votes. More people. Another vote for Celebrini to get a goal here. And yet we've got more points from our goaltender than their entire team. Charlie Lindgren got an assist on the last goal. How much are you going to regret this now? I guarantee that because you've now done it, cash out would have been about 160, 170, yeah. I guarantee now we're gonna get one more and that's it. We're gonna finish at 8-0. Just because you've done that. But if you didn't, I guarantee they would have got 9 in like the last minute. It's gonna be one of them, isn't it? I'd rather take the slight hit than wait for another score, then the game finishes 8-1 or something. Yeah. It's one of those where you really don't want it. I have noticed someone has subscribed. I don't know if that's you, Maddie Boy, but if it is, or whoever it is as well, thank you very much for that. Caps in the zone right now. Chikrin, nice little dummy fake. Ryan plays it through Ryan Reeves' legs, but there wasn't the Caps player there to receive it. It's sent all the way down to the Caps end. Caps pick it up though and start working through the centre. Pickpocketed there. Stretch ice pass to Milano. Milano takes a bit of a hit from Ryan Reeves then. Caps chirping him on the way off. Ryan Reeves, honestly, I'm surprised he's not tried to have a fight with like Duhaime. I would have loved a Duhaime fight against him. Duhaime had a fight last game. He's had several fights. That one rolls in front of Nedeljkovic. Ovi having a bit of fun with him. Purposely going to the net way after the whistle. Like he's waiting for the puck to come loose. Yeah, I don't blame you though for taking the $9 hit. Although you're definitely going to end up regretting it by the end of this game. I'm guarantee it's going to happen now. That one's sent ahead. Can't get it in Caps possession now. And this will be a 3-on-4, but great work defensively by the Caps. They're not letting anything here. Charlie Lindgren looking for his second shutout of the season. He's one of, I think it's 4 goalies to ever record a shutout in their first game of the season. Good pressure defensively here. Swarming Celebrini actually up on the boards. Did take a couple plays to get it off him though. Tried to get possession there, exiting the zone. But it gets sent back in and Charlie Lindgren will slow it down for Ferravari. Stretch pass here. Leonard with Ethan Frank. Sandin joins the rush. Comes back to Frank, who rips it straight on net. And it deflects into the netting. That was a beautiful tic-tac-toe play as well. It came out of nowhere. Oh, I've got such a stiff neck right now on that side. Just come from stress of uni work. I had a project due yesterday. Got a project due Monday and Thursday. It's a very busy end of 2026 for me. Face-off win there. Tricking will drive the net. He's taken down in front. That could have been a tripping penalty. Nothing called. He tried to bring it onto the backhand and stuff it in. Wilson was putting a bit of a headlock there. That's sent in. Charlie will backhand it to Wilson. And that doesn't quite come out to centre ice. Caps get hold of it now. And it'll be a 3-on-3 for the Caps. Michael will stagger. Sends it out in front. Curtis wasn't facing the right way. And Chikrin with a hit there. And we get possession. About 9:40 now here in the third. Absolute washout here for the Caps. 7-0. 2 from Ovi. 1 from Strome. 1 from Duhaime. 1 from God, there's so many goals. 2 for Ovi. 2 for Ryan Leonard. 1 for Strome. 1 for Duhaime. And 1 for Milano. There we go. Got them all. Too many goals to think about. Right now, Ryan Leonard has 4 points. That one comes out in front. Another beautiful save there. That that easily could have been a goal on both attempts there. There is a delayed penalty, I think. Yep, another minor penalty coming. San Jose will be going on to the power play. Celebrini with it. Tries to centre it. Caps get possession there. And don't know who's going to the bench there. Someone on the bench. Might be Sandin. 15. Who's 15? Is that Milano? I think Milano's going to the box here. Yeah, it's Milano. With 8:24 left of the period. Got another vote now. One for yes again. Obviously, seen the penalty here. So they've been pretty good on the power play. They've just not been able to beat Lingwin. Lingwin has been a brick wall tonight. I'm not gonna lie. This game could easily be like 8-5 right now. Like very easily. Charlie's like probably like 6 above saves expected. Like he's playing outrageously well. I'm getting a FanDuel ad now. Matty boy, you've influenced it. Yeah, I'm not sure that's a fair trade. A puppy for a cat, a truck, but great ad there, GMC. God, America's ads are so different to ours in the UK. It's honestly funny. Thanks all for joining in tonight, by the way. If you leave a like on the stream, it does really help out. Shows that you're enjoying. We're about to be on a Sharks 4th or 5th power play. Can't remember actually which. This will be, I think, their fourth power play. Caps clear this one. Loki's salty about walking so easy early. The 8 shots on 3 power plays right now. Turnover here. Tal didn't have much of a chance. He would have been 1 on 4. And that's cleared yet again. Yeah, but you don't, like, the thing is, with 18 and a half minutes left, if you took, if they score, if either team scored another in that short amount of time, you would have had to take, like, probably like $80 instead of 140. But Michael, short-handed. Good save by Nedeljkovic. He played it out, but San Jose wasn't ready, so we've got an offensive zone draw for the Caps here on the penalty kill. But Michael tried to snipe that one top right, glove side. Yeah, but at least you only took a little bit of a hit, and you can, like, you've got those funds to spend anyway. That one bounced out in front. That could have been dangerous. Halfway through the power play now. Good stick there. And Caps get it back out of the zone. Taken down there is Dowd. Dowd will probably look for a change. He's skated a few times up the ice. Chance here. And he scores. They might be looking at goal. It's Orlov. He's first of the season. You're probably not regretting it now if this goes ahead as a goal. They might use a timeout to look at this for goalie interference, though. They're huddled up already. I think, nah, the puck's already in. I think puck's already in, so yeah. They're gonna take their timeout, the Caps. There's not like we need our timeout for anything. Obviously looking for the shutout, but I don't think there's point giving them it. Nah, it's already past. It's not in the net, but it's already past Lindgren when it happens. I think they're challenging it anyway. And if I would have stayed, this is where I would have started drinking. We're challenging it anyway. Like, we've won the game. We're challenging it just for the sake of it. We're trying to get the shutout, so you never know. If this somehow, like, we're not going to win it. They're going to be on the power play. We're not going to win it. It will stand and they will be going on the power play. I'm calling it here now. It's just, it's definitely interference on Lindgren, but it's yeah, it had hit the post when it had, yeah. They've made the call. Or they're making the call now. Yeah, no, don't call it. Yeah, good goal. So they're going on the power play. We're not bothered. Ovi will go to the box. Trying to give Lindgren the shutout. Might as well try it. Try and get the shutout bid. I don't know if Celebrini got the assist at least. Fumar going for no for Celebrini goal now. Mama for 5-0 as well. Damn. Yeah, all of good day. I know. Wait, Regenda's being given the goal. I think that's incorrect. I think they're gonna assess that. Michael almost had one short-handed again there, and it's 4-on-2 for Sharks here. I don't know what was that, Sharks. All of here with it. Cycling now. Good pressure bot from Ferravari. Tying up here. See, Sharks would have been the ones to screw me. It's probably going to finish 8-1 like I thought. Yeah. Yeah, if Caps score again, you actually ended up calling it, you would have been better off. What would you have got if you bet an 8-1 win for the Caps? How you surely you would have won like 1,000 or more. Like that, like it's not a very common scoreline. Imagine, honestly, you might have been better putting it like 5 on that. What if you put it on now? If you say 8-1, you're probably not getting a lot, but cycling here, San Jose, that one deflects all the way back out. 10 seconds left on the power play. The delay of game 1. Caps trying to keep the shot out, so challenged it with a 6-goal buffer. Caps back to full strength. The turnover here, though. Good work to get the high danger bit free. Last 5 minutes of the third now. And Ovi sticks this to centre. If you go for a correct score like that, it's like 15,000. Yeah. You would have been rich if you did that. Yeah, honestly, imagine you betting on that though. If you put, I might actually Google it. Shall I Google what would the odds have been? Shall I go on ChatGPT? ChatGPT is probably going to come up with it easier than me finding it. The Sharks game, what would payout be if betting Caps winning 8-1 before start of game? Okay. Let's have a look. Let's see if it knows. $100 on that would pay 15k. Yeah, for a plus 1,500, but apparently ChatGPT's been a bit crap. We're waiting on it. We're waiting. Four minutes 20 left here. Milana got hit in the corner there. Caps up to 30 shots on net, by the way. That's just offside. Come on, ChatGPT. I'm trying to get a stat out here. Yeah, you would have won like nearly 15k. Okay, with a $100 bet. Yeah, that plus 1500 is actually pretty accurate. Last 4 minutes now. You're gonna kick yourself if no one scores a back on that goes wide. How much drinking are you gonna do if now it doesn't hit it? That one floats to Charlie, who covers. Up to 26 votes, still 35% saying no. It's very unlikely that it's going to happen in this last 3:41. Do you reckon Sharks will pull the goalie? Defensive zone draw. It's tied up. Caps come out of it. And it's a 2-on-2 for the Caps. Ryan Leonard will go around the outside. Tried to centre it. Ethan Frank wasn't there. Leonard will send it back around the net. No one there. Anaheim Ducks is our next game. Obviously, they're about to lose against the Mammoth. We're coming off a 6-game win streak. Celebrini sends it in. Charlie tried to slow it down, couldn't quite get there in time. The hard stuff, I would be losing outright, but maybe something sangria. Oh, I celebrated Thanksgiving. It was actually slightly late. It was technically on a Saturday night. Just because people have work and everything else, and we had like loads of people over. There was 19 of us celebrating. We don't do it in the UK, so it's weird for us to do it anyway. But my mate hosted it, so I went and we had a load of food. I think enough mashed potato for the next 3 months, honestly. Just kept in on the blue line there by Roy. Chickering with it on the blue line. Shot on that. Just comes wide. Last 2 minutes of the third. But yeah, it was good what we did. Cards Against Humanity. But we had to do it in pairs of two, like in groups of two, basically. There was too many of us. The worst one of each round would have to do a shot. So we rolled a dice and you did a shot of loads of different things. So we had like Cactus Jacks, we had a Sambuca, we had sours. We did have vodka as well. But there was this one, I can't think of the name of it, and only 2 of us had a shot. It wasn't a normal shot, it was a double shot of 70%. You might need that stuff. Last 90 seconds, Lapierre, Milano, cycling. We've got our like third, fourth line on. We're not too bothered right now. Shot there goes just wide. I bet you're kind of hoping for another goal just so you don't have to go into the hard liquor. Last minute now. Cap's going to be 17-9-2 after this game. McNugget minute. Send this in. Leonard sends this to Ferrari. Just kept in on the line. Oh, it was very, very close though. Trying to get Ryan Leonard this hat-trick now. Sharks coming back the other way through centre. That's dumped in. Last 30 seconds here. Matty's going to be on the hard liquor soon enough. Dig into it behind Lindgren. Now it comes free. Sent around the boards. Off the outside of the cage. Last 10 seconds. Caps it with it in the zone. And time winds down and it's a 7-1 win. Matty Boy's kicking himself. Oh no, Matty. Oh no, Matty. Ryan Leonard's having himself a night. Holy. Okay, so the points. Apparently, Regenda got the goal in the end. Gaudet and Orlov with assists. Askarov had a 6-6-7 and the Delkovic had a 8-3-3. The 8-3-3 is not too bad. Going over to the Caps, Ovechkin 2 goals, Ryan Leonard 2 goals, 2 assists, Milano an assist, Strome an assist, Milano a goal, Protus, Strome a goal, sorry, Protus an assist, Duhaime a goal and an assist, 3 assists from Matt Roy, Chikrin an assist, Chisholm an assist, TVR 2 assists, Charlie Lindgren 22 out of 23 saves and 957 save percentage. Holy, what a game. Shots were 30-23, 54% on the face-off dot for the Caps tonight, 50% on the power play compared to 20%. Took 10 penalty minutes, to be fair. One of them was delay of game against us, which we did on purpose, basically. 10 hits compared to 19, 16 block shots compared to 6, 14 giveaways compared to 12, and 6 takeaways compared to 4. 7-1 win. And the other game going on between Mammoth and Ducks, there's 7 minutes left of that. Mammoth are 6-0. To be fair, there is a chance, Maddie, that that ends up, if they score 3 more, it's possible. It's unlikely, but it's possible. You never know. They've scored 2 goals a period so far. So over there, Keller's got an assist and 2 goals. Paterka's 2 goals and an assist. Gunther a goal and assist. Cole a goal and assist. McBain 2 assists. Kraus with a goal. Smoltz 2 assists. O'Brien with a goal. Vamelka 26 saves right now. It's 7-0 in Utah. So, Matty boy, you might have actually been better off because by the looks of things, Utah are about to whitewash the Ducks as well. If the Ducks end up scoring one and it ends up 7-1 in both games, you're going to be so annoyed. So annoyed, but it'll be funny as anything. I don't know who just scored, but Crash Out probably would have been 2:15 right now if I had waited. Yeah. I mean, it could have ended up worse. So you can't. It could have easily been Caps just going away with that. Like, you only needed 1 more goal, to be fair, in the Caps game for it to mess you up. And you only need 2 more goals right now between the other game. Like, it is very, very close, to be fair. But yeah, just quickly before we do end, I am gonna do the shameless plug of it again, since we're at the end of the stream now, in a way. Pinned and in the description and at the bottom of the chat now is the link if you want to go donate. All money goes straight to Blue Bubble Children's Hospice. Raised over £10,000 in the first month. We got until the end of July of next year for when the actual event is. But thank you all for coming down today. It's been a brilliant game for the Caps. Outrageous stuff from Ryan Leonard as well. But thank you all for watching. Thank you, Matty Boy, in the chat. You're going to be kicking yourself now, but I'm sure you'll come in for more games and more parlays soon enough. Thank you all for watching tonight. Please leave a like, subscribe for more streams, and if you want to watch some more stuff while we're not up, then you can go and watch the Be a Pro series, and we got a Blue Line Report series that we're doing the odd thing on. We did one about Chikrin recently, which is going so well right now. I'm so happy with that video and how well it's in. Definitely have a look at this. Have a good night. Go Caps. It is currently, just for reference for you all, it is 5:46 a.m. local time for me right now. Outrageous, I know. But the joys, Jack, let's go Caps. Indeed. Joining in a little bit late there in the chat. Not sure if you were a lurker, but great game in the Caps tonight. It's been a good stream. We peaked at, I don't know, probably about, I can have a look in fact. We peaked at just under 20 viewers tonight. Bit less than usual, but we've averaged probably about 10 to 12. So not going to be too bothered about that one, especially a late one as well. But thank you all for watching today, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.